This podcast is for informational purposes only. Hosts Ash and Kenz are not mental health professionals. We share personal experiences, not professional advice. Topics may include sensitive subjects like mental health challenges, self-harm, and suicide, which may be intense for some listeners. Listener discretion is advised, especially for younger audiences. For personal concerns, please seek help from a licensed professional. Social anxiety can be defined in many different ways. According to Merriam-Webster, social anxiety is a form of anxiety that is brought about by social situations, such as meeting strangers, dating, or public speaking, in which embarrassment or negative judgment by others may occur. To learn more about social anxiety, you can go to our social platforms at Let's Talk About It KA.
Hey guys, I'm Ashlyn Arnold.
And I'm Kensington Tallman.
And this is
Let's Talk About It. So I'm an actress and a mental health advocate, and I met Ash when we did That Girl Lele together.
Yes. Okay, so my parents wrote and created the show.
And you did too.
Oh yeah, I did have a little part in that.
Didn't you create Tiffany?
Did I?
I love that.
Maybe. I think, you always need a mean girl, but it was so funny because when I met Kenz, I knew she was playing Tiffany, and then I was like, oh, she's too nice, like, she's so sweet, and I was like, I like it, though. So, I feel like all the people who play, like, the really mean girls on TV always turn out to be the nicest, and she's the kindest soul.
Oh, I love
yeah, so that's basically how we met. That was actually 5 years ago.
That's crazy.
Which is insane, and now I'm 17, and Kenz is 16.
Wow.
So, it's absolutely wild, but also just letting you guys know, in this podcast, we want to be really raw and honest with you, and we are not going to censor anything. We are not going to hide anything, because that's why we're coming in, on here in the first place, to have an honest conversation and talk about the very uncomfortable topics, like Kensington said, like suicide, self-harm, mental disorders, and just going through it. And it's hard to go through, but, we're here.
Yeah, it's hard to go through alone, and also I feel like I was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, and that's kind of how me and Ashlyn bonded, and
over this.
kind of the reason why we started this, because it can feel really isolating and feel like you're the only one going through it, when in reality, everyone else is feeling a very similar way, and no matter what area they're struggling in. But today, we're actually going to do something a bit unconventional for our podcast. Normally, we film in our wonderful podcast studio at NBCS. Shout out to NBCS.
Thank you.
Thank you. But today, we're going vlog style.
You guys are going to see us raw face, no lighting. I'm telling you, off camera,
Yes.
Ashton's messy bedroom. And we're going out to a party tonight. That's what we're doing tonight, because I was like, you know what? There's nothing to do to kick off a first episode than bringing my great homeschooled best friend Kensington out to a party. So we're so excited. So please, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy our vlogging skills. And this is why we're not YouTubers.
This is why we're not YouTubers. You will see very clearly.
I'm telling you,
but it's going to be great. It's going to be a great episode. I'm going to conquer my fear of social anxiety. I've never been to a high school party. I barely go to parties, so this is going to be interesting for me.
It's another night out for me, an excuse to go out and stay out late. So,
should we talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Let's do it. Hey guys. Okay, so we are starting our vlog now. We just picked up our friend Tara. So what time is it? 7:08. Okay, so it's 7:08. The party starts at 9:15. Yeah, we're gonna go get snow cones, and then we're gonna go back to the house to get ready. Let's do it. Low-key very nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous.
I'm very nervous because it's not, I have a social anxiety, but it's fine. We're just gonna persevere.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make it work. Just got back to the house. We got Chipotle. Yay. We're gonna have Chipotle, and then we're gonna get ready.
By the way, guys, this is my best friend Tara from school.
Hello.
Hello. She's British and Indian. Yes. Yeah.
I love that.
Great.
Guys, the anxiety is so bad. We're fine.
No, don't worry.
Okay. So we have.
Guys, we're picking out Kenz's outfit.
Picking out outfits now. Ooh, pups are upset. I have these jeans. They have this little bow, or we have these jeans that look like this. Like that.
Those are cute.
So whichever you guys are feeling, these are the top options we have.
Oh, I love this top.
So we have this
Isn't
option.
It so freaking cute. It looks
so
so
long with the long sleeve. I wore that to the Leve concert.
Right. Why the pink looks so good? Yes, put this on.
This is the outfit?
This is the outfit.
This is the outfit.
Period. Okay, we're getting ready.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm so nervous actually,
Don't
but
be nervous.
it's great. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and pop my contacts in. You're not here. Okay. Ash.
Come
Oh my gosh!
Group hot. Oh my god, my lashes.
Did I rip off?
There's no reason to be nervous because like, you know, like who, like what it means to her, like who cares, you know?
But like what? Okay, give me like the rundown of like what I should do, what I should not do, like what's the worst thing that's happened, how to avoid those things, cuz like when I tell you guys, I actually have very bad social anxiety. But like I feel like it's manifested very recently. Like I used to not be like that, but I think just because I've been homeschooled for so long and like I don't know.
I think that like you're definitely overthinking it because I think you're scared mostly about the homeschool part because I know we were talking about that a little bit in the car. But like literally nobody,
They don't care.
like they don't care. Like Satora can like tell you like
Yeah, really no one cares.
like it's like not even like no one's gonna be focused on you that much. Everyone's so focused about what they're wearing that night. Like girls are like thinking about like the 1,000 outfits they could have picked out but didn't wear, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And if they find out you're homeschooled, people are gonna be like, oh my god, that's so cool, and like completely like ask you why, like where you're from, like all this stuff.
we
like, you know?
love. I think we should make up a code word. I feel like just for the sake of me.
Okay.
Because like that way I know. Can we like? I feel like what's like an inside joke or something that we can
Between me and you?
make? Yeah, or like some.
I was
funny
about to
code
say
word.
our password to
What
every
about-
single.
Oh, we get this! Oh my gosh! Edit that out! Oh
Okay,
my
let's
gosh!
come here and do that. We always gave out our password to
What?
all of our accounts.
Maybe like tiger.
No tiger.
No, I don't know.
Cheetah, leopard.
It
leopard.
should be, I want a cherry coke.
Oh,
Cherry
yes,
Coke,
yes,
that's
yes,
cute.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
like,
Yes,
I want
yes,
a cherry
yes.
Coke. But what if I actually do want a cherry Coke? And
I've
like,
never seen you drink cherry Coke.
That's true.
The
Yeah,
parties
I was
that
a little scared about that whole fentanyl thing.
She's
because
scared about fentanyl, guys.
I'm
there's
not about to get.
Obviously, if
Well,
you're
I'm not gonna drink. We're not drinking.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not picking up cups. We're not drinking. We're not picking up solo cups. We're not eating any food because you just know I'm not about to get. Yeah, no,
Girl, where's my
not going
eyelash
there.
curler? If you put it down, the rule is do not pick it up. That's really it. Put a cup down, don't pick it up again. Just because obviously people are gonna be drinking, people are gonna be smoking. So if you don't know anybody, don't take anything from them.
I feel like honestly, I'm not gonna drink or eat anything.
Exactly.
Here.
Yeah, Chipotle. There's no reason to freak out. We're gonna be A-okay.
Yeah. Oh, I think the biggest thing too for us, and especially for me, since this is my first time and I'm like so nervous, but it's just to stay together. I'm not gonna leave your guys' side.
Oh, don't.
We're gonna be a pack. We'll say our let's go get a cherry Coke if at any point anyone feels weird.
Yeah.
We're out.
My mom literally said that at the track meet, me and Satora were glued by each other's sides. So what can I
Aww. Okay. That's cute.
say?
Okay.
No, it's unintentional. Like
Aw.
it's becoming a problem that we like. So.
Yeah, period.
Period.
And we're getting ready to go.
Yes.
Guys, we made it in the car. And then we were with Satora. Okay, we keep asking Ken's how she feels. But, like, can we get a rundown?
I'm actually not anxious.
Okay, yeah.
I talked to my therapist this week. We were like, okay, we're gonna be centered. We're gonna be calm. We're not gonna freak out.
There's nothing to freak out about. We're gonna be with, we're with so many people. You're with 3 people. No one's gonna mess with you.
I'm really, guys, this is me conquering my social anxiety.
Conquer that social anxiety, guys. You know, push through.
Push through.
It's normally an excuse to go out.
Normally I'm in my bed watching SNL. So
And at this time, I would actually be in the party, but we're running late
Oh,
because
that's
it's
okay.
we're on Black people time. So
honestly, it's better if like to
colored
be
people time, Ashland
fashionably
time.
late.
Ashland.
We're on Ashland Black people time. That's what I like to call it. Yeah. Basically, my mom tried giving a rundown, but we love my mom so much, and we're gonna keep in contact with her.
She just said, keep your phones on.
Yeah.
Stay on Life 360.
Mhm.
Check in 11:45. What was the other thing? Stay together.
If there's no Wi-Fi, like
If there's no Wi-Fi, leave. And
stay together. Cause
code word.
these are all from Ashland's past mistakes, by the way.
Right there.
What are you talking about? Oh yeah, we're stalking the fine shits. Okay. Bye guys. Guys,
Yeah, you're good.
Queen, you look great.
You sure?
we're
Yeah.
here. We're here. We're gonna
Oh,
walk.
God, you're good.
We're here.
I can't do this. There's people.
Good. We
Guys,
got
like,
it.
it's fine if
Dance,
it's-
let me see it twirl.
We're here.
We're here.
Okay, we're gonna go.
I can't do it
And
because
we're
there's
gonna
other
vlog when we're in
people.
the party, but we can't vlog that much. But we're here, and we're gonna have so much fun. There's no reason to be nervous.
Guys, I'm fine.
Oh my.
Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. Moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. Like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh.
Hey guys, it's the day after. It's Ken's and it's Ash, and this is Let's Talk About It vlog version in Ashlyn's room. And I'm telling you guys, my mother tweaked every single part of my room so it wouldn't look messy. It looks fantastic. It looks great. This is very unconventional for us because normally we're in our podcast studio, and I guess this is a little weird for our first episode, but we just wanted to try something a little bit different. Yeah. Basically, last night was the party. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Last night was the party. It was my very first time going to a high school party, so I really didn't know what to expect because I just had watched, high school parties on TV, and I have really bad social anxiety, but like not super bad. I feel like I'm like an extroverted introvert, so there's like two sides of me. There's like the really extroverted goofy side of me when I'm like with my close friends, and like I feel like I have no fear and I can just like embarrass myself in public and do the wackiest things, and that's when I feel like the most happy and like the most outgoing. And then there's this other side of me that like when there's a big group of people, specifically my age, like if I'm going to like an event or like a business thing or I'm on set, like that's different. I'm more outgoing. But like when it's people my own age, I get so self-conscious and I don't know why. And so I was talking to my therapist this week about it because I was like, how do I work on that? And I've been doing good. I was really proud of myself, and I went into this party really not knowing anything. We went over some ground rules. I was a little nervous because I just didn't know what to expect. But there's this realization that came over because normally I'm like super outgoing and I'm like really excited to meet people, but I didn't know any of these kids and I'm never gonna see them again. So, should we get into the deep of like what actually happened? Okay, yeah, because let's talk about this. It's so funny. Should we talk about it? Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay. I was like super nervous, I think too, because if you're like me and you're homeschooled or you're in high school but you're not a big party person, or you're just like small gatherings, like even growing up, like I've always been this way. Like I didn't like big parties, like for my birthday, like I just have like one or two friends over for a sleepover for my birthday, and I've been that way since elementary school. Like that is just my personality. And what I've realized, I feel like this week, is that that's okay, and also like you have the power to like stand in that, and if like that's it, you don't have to go to parties if that isn't your thing. But I will say, I think going to one party, if you are similar to me and I'm like really scared of those kinds of events and like have a little bit of social anxiety like I do, I think it's important to go to one, to push yourself outside your comfort zone, number one. Number two, know how to handle yourself in situations that you've never been in. I've never been in that situation. You need to know how to like say no to people, I feel like, and no one offered me anything, so that was good. Also, I knew that there was going to be like a lot of like drinks and smoking and stuff, so just making sure that I didn't pick anything up just for my own safety. So that's something important too. Like if you're like me and you've never been to a party, go to a party to know how to handle yourself if you are in a situation similar to that, or you go to a party later in your life, you know how to handle yourself. That's my rant.
I'm the complete opposite. I go out a good amount of times. I think I'm super used to, well, obviously I'm used to like that party etiquette because I grew up in the valley, so we went to a valley party. I hate saying this, but like all I can say is if you know. Basically I went to my first party my freshman year of high school with my best friend Angelina, and we were absolutely terrified. We just got there, and then we met these two girls, and we just like kind of stood with them the whole night, and we just danced the whole night. Like there was nothing scary about it. So the last night we were in Beverly Hills, Bel Air. It was fun.
Let's give you like the full rundown basically of what happened. We get into this party, security is there, which is great. I'm like, okay, I appreciate the security. I walk in, there's all these kids, and I'm like,
freaking out.
She's
I'm
like, holy.
I was like, just be with me. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna be fine. So then we're like scoping out the party. I'm like, I'm okay, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Then we go inside to check out the house. Walk in. There was so much weed. It was so bad. And I'm very sensitive to smoke and weed and all of those, whatever that is. I like literally couldn't do it. So I walked in there. There's a video I think of me like about to like lose my mind.
Yeah.
I was struggling so bad. I can't do smoke. That I was not expecting. I was like, I knew that people were going to be smoking, like that's whatever, but I wasn't expecting it to be so foul and so intense, so much weed that I was overwhelmed by it.
It was mostly cigarettes. There was a lot of foreign exchange students there.
Yeah, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, they were smoking cigarettes, which
is a big thing in Europe.
In Europe, and so it gave her some.
Like it was giving me flashbacks because I got secondhand smoke and I've like gotten secondhand like high, I guess. Not really, but
you get secondhand high from a cigarette?
No, I got secondhand high from being in Amsterdam.
Oh no!
And I was like, I genuinely, that was like my biggest fear. And I know that sounds so stupid, but I was like, I don't want to be breathing in all this weed to get secondhand high. Mm-hmm. And also, I don't like the smell of it. It's disgusting. So it was just like too much. It was too intense. Yeah. So I was like, guys, am I gonna get high? Am I gonna get high? Am I gonna get secondhand high? I was like.
So the first thing we do, anytime me and Satara go out to parties, the first thing we do is we go to the bathroom always.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes. So we go to the bathroom and we're waiting in line and Middle turns around, opens the door, she starts breathing in, she goes, yeah, there's good air in here. Kensington, come breathe the good, clean air.
Me and Middle were like going into this like, cause like there was like another door next to the bathroom and it was like slightly cracked. So we were just breathing. The lights were off. We didn't know if there was anyone in there, but we were just breathing it, like sticking our heads through the door because the weed was so bad and the smoke was so bad in this house.
Okay, so basically someone accidentally blew their vape in Kensington's face. We all shielded her like she was like a golden child. We were like, come here, hide. And
I felt so bad because like
it was
people
hilarious.
were like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, like it's okay.
But no, like kind of party etiquette, you don't blow your smoke in somebody's face. It's just disrespectful. We leave the bathroom and we're walking through the house and we get outside and this man baby comes up to us. I don't know how else to describe it. It literally like,
I felt bad, but
I didn't feel bad. I was like, who are you?
Yeah, because like a full grown man and he was like hitting on Satara.
That was so funny. He goes, oh, like I've never seen such a pick me. And okay, so he's literally like, oh, I just looked at you guys. You guys are so beautiful. And like, I wish someone like me could hang out with somebody like you and like could just be around someone that beautiful. I wish you guys found me as attractive as I found you.
And like, this is what I do want to preface because a lot of people did come up to us and like was trying to flirt or hit on us. So like, I will say to all the guys, I appreciate you and it's flattering. And also I will say like it takes a lot of confidence. Like I couldn't do that. Like that takes a lot of confidence to go up to someone and be like, you're really beautiful. Like, or like, I really like you. That takes a lot of confidence. Something I will say about this party though, I'm just prefacing that. I feel like these guys, they had all the confidence they needed. They felt very confident in themselves.
So basically we told the man baby, he was like, I was like, I'm sorry, I cut him off. I was like, I'm sorry, how old are you? He's like, I'm 22. I go, okay, we're all 16. So I was like, no, like, guys, we gotta go. This one guy, he goes to Ken's, you're so pretty.
What did I even say thank you? I feel bad. I think I did.
She goes, huh? What? Thank you.
That's exactly how
and this is how she does. She goes, thank you, and starts going
and like
this,
I start
and
hiding behind me. And like, cause that's never no one said that to me before. But he goes, I can't see your face. I'm like, so
boy,
this is what I said. I go, this is so bad. I go, I'm short and it's dark out. It's really hard to see in here.
Yeah,
that's what I said. And I'm like, I look ridiculous right now.
Just like 10 other guys went up to Kensington at the party. So she got hit on multiple times. Me and Satara went inside to dance. And Kensington...
I was gonna go in and then Middle was like, I'm gonna stay outside. It's just too much. The smoke is too much for me. And that was like, gave me the courage to be like, yeah, I can't do this either. So we just sat on the floor.
And people watched. And it was amazing. Like, wow. Like, people are just funny. That was actually really fun. And I wasn't expecting that. And like,
Also, I feel like the fact that I went to my first high school party and like sat down and just like had a really great conversation with someone and like got to know someone really well, I feel like was really great. And like, oh my gosh, when I was sitting down, this one guy like went to try to like dap me up and I just went,
oh babe. Oh,
we're
gonna talk about
okay,
that.
Okay. That was also another embarrassing moment for me. So many embarrassing moments for me.
So while they were outside, me and Satara went inside and we were dancing. We go outside and I'm talking to my friend, Satara's talking to this guy, and they both speak Russian. So they started talking to each other in Russian.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay.
They started talking to each other in Russian, and me and Satara were both like, hello. And then there was more people coming over, and they all started talking in Russian.
Yeah, they were like,
and we had no idea what they were saying. It was like a Nora. It was like they were all talking in Russian. Even though Annie or Anora can translate, I could not translate. I see Kensington and Middle on the floor.
I'm actually having a good time. Except a guy hit on Kensington. What? A guy hit on Kensington and he thought she was really cute. What?
So then me and Satara, we go inside because we were going to go dance with our friends, and
then I was like, Middle, I gotta get out of here, like it's too intense. And so there's a video of me trying to get out because there were so many people jammed into one space and there was so much smoke, the windows were closed. If it was an open space, if it was outside, people were dancing, there was more space, I would have totally danced, but it just wasn't for me.
I think it was a big house. It was more about the fact of the amount of people they had there.
Yeah, it's too many people.
It was over like, I think it was like 3,000 people. I'm being so serious.
Wait, what?
Because I think there was 3,000 people. Someone was like, guys, dead ass. Someone was like,
you mean 300?
No, someone was like, I think there's 3,000 people here. No? Okay.
I don't think so. I think there was like
Let me rephrase. I think it was a big enough house. I think there was just like a lot of people there. There was like 300 people there, not 3,000. My bad. This might have been my favorite part of the night.
Is this the point where we're in the bushes?
Yeah, they were in the bushes this time. And you're probably like, how the hell did they end up in the bushes?
I can't even relive it. It was so bad.
It was not even that bad. He thought it was funny. He didn't even think anything of it. He did not care.
It was so embarrassing for me.
No, he didn't care. So this is what happened. He reached out his hand, obviously. No, other hand, babe. This is what she did. She grabbed the same hand and he went like this. She put her hand inside his and tried shaking him.
I was like so confused. I was like, does he want to shake my hand? Does he want to dab me up? Like, what does he want to do?
No matter what, it was not correct because she put the same hand out that he
Which
had.
is crazy because like I'm so used to shaking people's hands, which is why I was that's what it was. He put the wrong hand out.
No,
He did. He put this hand out. So that's why I was like, what? Like he should have put that hand out. He put this hand.
No, whatever hand someone reaches to, you reach the opposite.
Yeah, but if you would shake someone's hand, you never shake with the left. I would shake with the you shake with this hand. So that's why I was confused, which is why I reached that hand out. But he had so there's like, he wants to dap me up now. But I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
No matter what, that hand was not correct. But I didn't know about the shaking hands thing. So I saw that.
It was so bad. Like, so embarrassing for me.
I saw the interaction, and she goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he was like, what? Because he was like, it's not that big of a deal, you know? Like,
I was just like, he probably thinks I'm so weird.
He did not care at all. He was like, oh, you're fine. Like,
That's
whatever. And
something I
Kensington
learned.
got hot red. It was so adorable. She felt so bad.
I was like, I'm making a fool of
there
myself.
was nothing to feel bad about, though.
Me and Middle were having a great time. Like, we were bonding, we were connecting, we were people watching. We're like, this person's 40 years old hanging out with a 16-year-old. That's weird. It was so funny. Like, we were having the best time.
So then I turn, and they're just, I don't know what they were doing. They were just yapping. And I look in the corner of my eye, and there's cops. And I'm like, ooh. So then I start snapping. I go, get up. The cops are here. Middle bolts. Kensington's like, oh my God.
I'm like in tears, okay, at this point. I've never been in a situation where the cops have showed up. Number one, the only times that happen is when my papa pressed the panic button accidentally in my old house and the cops showed up. That's the only times the cops have ever showed up.
Kensington's like, oh my God. I turn around to get Shara. I look back. Kensington's gone. Girl's out of there.
Me and Middle ran.
They bolted. So then I'm trying to drag Satara out of here. And she's like, I'm moving as fast as I can. I go, move faster. Girl, me and Satara run track. Like, guys, we got to get out. Because I knew Kenz was panicking, so I felt so bad.
And I felt bad, but I was just like, this is a no for me. So Middle's walking me back to her car. And she's like, I'm going to go back and get
Ashlyn and Satar, and I'm like, but what about you? I don't want you to be put in this situation. I was like, I'm so sorry, should I come with you? She's like, no, you're gonna sit in the car and you're gonna lock yourself in and everything's gonna be okay. She was so sweet. I was crying in the car. I was like, for like a good like 2 minutes, or like minute maybe. It felt like so long, and I was like, didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna get arrested. Like, that's where my mind went. I call my mom, and then as I'm calling my mom, because I'm like, oh mom, it's over for me, as I'm calling my mom.
Oh my god, I literally was freaking out. I was like, I saw in the group chat, I saw Kensington's mom text it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't
was
mean
like-
to do that. I'm so sorry.
Oh girl, it's fun. I literally was like, God. I was like, oh my lord. They were just there because the
Terrible.
music was way too loud, and they were like, get out, because we're in Bel Air, guys. Then I get in the car and I'm trying to calm Ken's down, and I'm like, don't worry, they were just there because of the music. Like, don't worry. But I think she really saw her life flash before her eyes.
I was like, this is it. I'm going to jail. Like,
Yeah.
this is over for me. I was like in tears, like about to like burst out into tears.
I was like,
And I text my mom, and she's like, oh, ha ha ha. That's what she said. She said, ha ha ha.
like there was
That's
nothing.
not funny. And as me and Middle were walking back, there was like 4 cop cars lined up, and this one cop shouted out the window, go home.
Because she was like,
I
get
was
out.
like- I was like, I'm trying.
They just want you out. I get in my mom's car and she goes, and I'm like, hello? And she's literally like, you smell like smoke. And girl, I swear we just did this. So I'm like, okay, mom. And she goes, when you get home, you need to shower. You smell like smoke, Ashlyn, my lungs. Then Kens gets in the car, and my mom's like, oh, Kens, you're perfectly fine. You're okay. You don't smell like anything. We were in the same setting. Like, what do you mean? So then we get home, and then I pretended to take a shower. I didn't take a shower. Okay, I love going out because I just like seeing my friends and just like dancing basically, which like, could I do that at home? Yeah, but like, and just like have a little kickback with my friends. But I just think also meeting so many other people and just like,
It's fine.
yeah, even if I'm not even though I don't smoke, I don't drink, whatever, it's more about the facts of just me like seeing old friends or meeting new people. Guys, I love dancing because they had really good music at that party.
Actually, yeah, the music
They
was
ate
really
down
good.
with that playlist.
I will say, it was
Do you
good
want to come
music.
to another party with me? That look is so funny.
I don't think it's for me because I didn't know anyone, number one. These kids, I don't go to
Mm-hmm.
real school. Like, I was homeschooled, so, like, I don't go to high school. This isn't, like, my vibe. I don't like big parties. That just isn't my scene. Also, like, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any of that. I would do it I wouldn't do it again. The only thing I wish that I could have done at that party was dance and like enjoy that part of it. I just couldn't go in the house because it was so intense and there was too many people. But that's okay if you're like me and you like to sit in your bed and watch SNL and crochet
I love SNL.
and eat your popcorn and eat your vegan ice cream. You do you, boo. That's what I gotta tell you. You gotta do what makes you happy, you know? If partying is, and like going out with your friends and having that fun time and dancing and seeing people and meeting new people, if you're like Ashlyn and that's your vibe, do it. Go for it.
Yeah.
If you're like me and that is not your vibe and you prefer to just hang out and have a sleepover with one friend, do that because that's what makes you happy.
Exactly.
I feel like that's what I learned. And also, try it. If you don't like it, you never have to do it again. There were parts of it that I liked. I had a good time. I don't think I'd do it again, but I'm proud of myself and I went once and I tried it.
Exactly. And I'm like an introvert and extrovert.
Same,
so
yeah.
after I went out last night, you won't see me out for another 2 weeks or another month unless someone convinces me to go out. That takes a lot of time and doing, but I like it.
Also, guys, I just want to point out some party rules and etiquette if you've been to a party before, so maybe you know some of these rules, but if you've never been to a party before, like me, and you had to learn these. Number 1, don't drink, don't smoke. If anyone offers you something, say no because you don't know what's in there. Do you have anything?
Make sure you have your DD, designated driver. If you have a cup and you put it down, you don't pick it up. Those, yeah.
Yeah, and make sure that you're taking safe friends with you, who you trust, who you vibe with, and make sure you leave with those same friends. You stay together. Don't ever be alone at a party. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. That was our episode. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope this was a fun first episode where you really got to see the gist of our friendship and kind of
And
the
our
dynamic.
personality.
The different personalities, as you can see, we're very different. But I feel like we learned a good lesson for me, you know.
push yourself outside your comfort zone. I conquered my social anxiety, and I also realized that it's okay to say no. It's okay to turn people down, and it's okay to sit in a corner at a high school party and talk to your friend and watch Instagram videos and watch Disney Plus. That's also okay too.
You watch Disney Plus?
Yeah, I was trying to turn it on, but then I got distracted by a snail. And also, you can say no too. If someone is pressuring you to do something, say no. That's okay. You have the power of no, and own that. Do you have anything else?
Get food at the end.
Get food at the end.
Because you know that late night food is so good.
Anyway, we love you guys. Be safe. And yeah, that's our episode.
Bye, guys. See you next time. My foot's asleep.
Ooh.
Oh my god, my foot's asleep.
Wait,
Yeah, and we come on.
This is kind of how everything started. So, I was supposed to be cleaning all morning, and I wasn't, and I got in trouble. So, this is what got us in trouble. My mom is about to have a reaction.
This is actually where we got into trouble.
trouble.
This was the only part of the night where we got in trouble, so it was this part. You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Everyone's not gonna be happy.
Look at my mom. Her eyes are huge. Like,
We went
my
to
mom.
Walmart.
Yeah, we went to Walmart. She gasped. We went to Target.